What's up, folks? My name's Dean McCrun and this is Tick the Bucket. Burn, burn, burn! Oh, fuck! And today I am in the Vietnamese ghost town. Sleeping. Why is everybody sleeping? Wow. Look at the balcony, look at the balcony. Boom, top corner. We are up on the roof, we are up on the roof. Let's get in the video and I'll show you exactly how we got here. Boom. Xin chào and welcome to Vietnam's ghost town. There is absolutely nobody about this gaff. The only way I can explain here is there's a lot going on, but fuck all is happening. That's the only way I can explain it. It is the world famous Halong. Now, what is Halong known for? Halong is known for one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, depending on who you ask or what list you check. When I was in Argentina and Brazil, there's a place called Iguazu Falls, which at that time had the official one of the 7 new natural wonders of the world. So depending on whose list you ask or where in Google you check, but Halong Bay is always classed as one of the natural wonders of the world. But what I've noticed is I think people just come here for a day trip and then disappear. The whole place is a ghost town. So today we're going to go a little fancier and see if we can even see some kind of human life. So that is, it seems like the main market, which there's absolutely nothing going on inside there. We're going to take a wee walk in there in a minute once we take a dander around here. But yeah, there's a weird, eerie kind of silence here, like I've never had before. There is no tourists. Whoa! Is that a pig? Is that a pig? What the fuck? Is that a pig? Pig? Yeah. Where's its head? There's no head on the pig, look! A headless pig! Is that the intestines? Inside? Here? That's the inside, yeah? Oh my god, look at it! It's completely cut open to bits. High five! You! 1, 2, 3. I told you, people in Vietnam don't know high five. There's the head, there's the pig's head. Can I see? What? There is the pig's head? What?
Yeah, I
Look at them. Do you eat this? Yeah? They eat that. Oh, they eat. What? He's wiping it down. He's wiping the fanny down, or the balls, whatever that is. The fanny or balls. I don't know. Are pigs boys or girls? Or are they both? I don't know. And look, I'm gonna another. Only for a fact I got a trim yesterday. Look. Look at the barber shop. What? It's not a cool barber shop. What? I wish I didn't get a tidy up yesterday, or would have came here to get my hair cut. There you go, there must be things happening here. Thank you, sir. As I say, there's a lot going on, but fuck all's happening. That's the best way to describe Halong town. I seem to have people follow me. They're watching me here. They were following me up the street, but yeah, like I said a minute ago, so there's a little cafe, there's a barber shop, and there you can see is a B&B, and it just sort of, it repeats the same 3 or 4 kind of restaurant, barber shop, cafe, maybe a B&B, and it just repeats that, but there's nobody here. There's nobody, apart from the locals, there's nobody here. I'm going to take a walk. I think this is the local market here. That's obviously the back entrance here, is it? Wonder if I take a walk down there. I'm gonna take a walk down. Yeah, I think this is the market into the right here. Whether it's open today or if it's open, well, it would have to be open to the public. It's a public market, isn't it? I don't know.
Xuyên à?
Hello. Xin chào.
Ơi, bạn máy này.
I think I've accidentally walked out the back of people's houses. I think the market is actually in here, the opposite side of this wall here. Oh, there's a rat. There's a rat. Oh my god, look at the size of that rat. Where did it go? Where the fuck did it go? Jesus. It was humongous. Probably down into the sewers there. I don't even know if I caught that on camera on time. Is that it there? Oh, it's giving me the shits. Kinda wanna get it on camera, but let me see. Oh fuck, that's not a good sign when there's no bowler hat. Shit. Is this the entrance into the market here? Hello. Market? Yeah. Ah, there must be, look. Must be somewhere you can get food. I am not getting food in here after seeing the massive, I'm gonna go this way, after seeing that massive rat. I wish I had got that on camera, but it was away. They're all laughing. It was away. It was literally, if you've seen the video of me in Pakistan where there was a dead one up in Energy, it was bigger than that. But here we are, this is I don't know if you can buy stuff in here, or are they making stuff in here, or I don't know. And it's not like it's the weekend now, so if this was maybe a Monday or Tuesday, it would make sense why nothing's happening. But it's a weekend, and that's exactly why in Halong there's a lot happening, but fuck all's going on, or fuck all's going on, and there's a lot happening, whatever way you want to put that. Yeah. Sleeping on the job, tut tut. I'm gonna be sick. The smell in here, honestly. Here, these are the tables that they cut meat on. They put the slabs of meat on and sell them on, but everybody's sleeping, like, sleeping. Everybody's sleeping. She's on her phone. What the fuck? There's all the chickens, look. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? What's this part here? Is that all the clams? Look, there's all the seafood. Sleeping, sleeping, sleeping. Why is everybody sleeping? Are they not meant to be working? Sleeping, sleeping. Why is everybody sleeping in here? Is this not meant to be? Sleeping, sleeping, sleeping. At least this is the fruit, the fresh fruit, and not the fresh meat. The fresh meat absolutely reeked. As I said, I'm probably going to keep repeating myself throughout this video. There's so much happening here, but nothing's going on. This is the main market here in Halong, and it's the weekend, and there is nobody here apart from me. Most of them are all sleeping. Baffled. I'm going to take a walk back round to the main strip. So this is kind of the main interface in Halong. You can go left down that strip, right takes up that beach, and kind of that way is one of the neighbourhoods where I was. But this is where there's a huge cable cart here. That's the cable cart station, and right behind it is a theme park. Yes, you heard that. There's kind of like a Vietnamese Disneyland here, like a theme park with roller coaster rides that absolutely nobody goes to. I've been here nearly a week, right? And I don't normally stay in places that long, especially shitholes like this. But I've had a bit of deli belly, or whatever the Vietnamese version of deli belly is. I've been a bit sick, so I barely left my room. But what I have done is every day I went for a walk for about an hour. Just get out, get fresh air, and then go back to bed, sweat it off, get my medication in me. Every time I walk by this theme park, there is nobody on this roller coaster. Look, this is smack bang in the middle of the city. Nobody is going on that. Nobody is going into the kind of theme park there. It is literally a ghost town. I'm baffled. And there's this huge skyline here, right? This is kind of the main road, right? Them windows you'll probably not see because the camera, it's that far away. Them windows are stinking. They haven't been cleaned in a while. And that building either. The windows haven't been cleaned away. There's nobody staying there. This is the shop front here, look. That's the shop front, the gift shop, the 7-Eleven kind of thing. There's nobody here. This place is derelict. Here's kind of like the shop fronts, and that one is, I think, originally a restaurant that's closed down. And this one here, look, just completely left for nature, right out on the main road here. And behind it, in the distance, looks like a building that's been either half built and they just didn't finish it, or it was built and it's just been left derelict. And you know what I like? I like abandoned buildings. I've turned into a bit of an urban explorer, so I'm gonna try and sneak in and have a nosy around there. That's if I don't get chucked out. As you can see, there's a bit of a fence here. There's a kind of half-built one and there's a derelict one there. I'm gonna take the risk here and I'm gonna bounce over and see what's on the other side. So far so good, but we haven't even got to the stairs yet. Damn stairs. There's no way that's just been left. Look at it. It's like a palace. Let's investigate what's going on up here. So far so good. Let's see what's happening. Okay. So to me, this looks like it was originally used and then just left. I mean, if it's furnished, somebody was using this at some stage, and now it's just completely left. I wonder if I can get upstairs. I mean, I'm no builder like, but that building work doesn't look great. Look the way they've kind of filled that joist in, that support beam. It's going to be pitch black down here. That's his toilet. Need to watch the floor in case I fall through to the next floor. Oh. Right, you're not getting out anywhere there. There's the back window. Is that where the toilets would have been? Yeah, that's the toilet. You'll not be able to see, will you? I don't know, is this derelict or half built? I can't imagine them continuing to try and build this. Seeing that it's halfway there. Right, that's back out where we came from. Where does this little road go to? Here. Where's this go to? Where's this go to? It's kind of like a garden terrace. We're going up to the roof. Look, we're going up to the roof. Look at this place. Wow. Look at the balcony. Look at the balcony. Look at the view. That's Halong Bay in the distance. I don't even know if the camera will pick that up. That is actually my first view of Halong Bay. Wow. Because I've been in bed sick all week, that is literally my first view of Halong Bay. You can just see the little boats and ships and cruises out on the water, and just the little bumps that you imagine when you think of Asia, and well, this part of Asia. Incredible. That's where the next vlog is going to be. I'm going to be going to Halong Bay once I get a bit better, but look, I don't know, I think, but the whole city of Halong is like this. There's just either massive skyscrapers or buildings that just doesn't look like anybody's staying in them. Like them hotels up there, nobody's staying there. And then there's these ones here that are kind of half built or left derelict. Look at the pool. What? There's a huge pool. Well, look at this one here. Whoa. I'll not be able to go this way. I can actually hear builders in here. There's somebody working, look. Somebody working out the other side. Okay, maybe they're trying to build. Whoa! Look at that pool there. Look at the corpse. Whoa! I'm sure that the pool I was seen a minute ago that's in the main circle bit there, they're probably going to put carps in that, because carps actually clean the water. The Japanese utilise carps a lot. I can't believe that huge pool there full of carps. And then look, we're through here, right? Look at this. Look at this swanky establishment. But there's nobody here. There's literally nobody here. Is it going to open in a couple of weeks' time? Or next year, whatever? It's crazy just to see, like, you're seeing the three middle stages there. You know, 40% finished. In fact, the one in the middle is the least. It's 10-20% finished. And this one pretty much looks like it's ready to move into. I want to leave here through the back gate. I never trust myself climbing things like this. You're just waiting for yourself to do a big stupid fall. And now we're over at the other side. Let's see what's up here, look. Seems like a kind of backstreet neighbourhood here. And a little backstreet kind of cafe. That looks like an apartment block there, like a local kind of apartment block there. Let me see. Does I think there's people living there. Wonder if I can get up to the roof or get speaking to some people. I'm gonna go and check it out. Yeah, there's definitely people. Definitely like a local kind of apartment block here. There's definitely people living here. Look, there's clothes hung up. Gonna take it on up to this level, but while I have a spare 5 minutes, I'm gonna do a fit check. There's not enough people talking about the outfit. Check it out. I've got the bananas in pajamas shirt that cost me about £3. Look, I've got the beach swim shorts on. Check it. You know what I mean? Not enough compliments are getting handed out today about the outfit. You know what I mean? It's fucking fire in the booth. I am a cold ass motherfucker. In fact, I'm not good, right? I'm not good. I'm fire in the booth and a cold ass motherfucker. I'm both hot and cold at the same time. That's how good I am. I'm a fucking dichotomy. What about the outfit, guys? Honestly, not enough credits getting given out to the outfit. No, fresh skin fade and all, like. Freshly skinned up yesterday. Let me see this say. Whoop, freshly skinned up. We've got Mustangs and mullets, and we've got the bananas and pajamas. Check out the fit. Let's go. Keep going up the top, see where it brings me. Whoa. There's no way locals live here. Right. Whole place is kind of dilapidated. Is this whole apartment block abandoned? Like, there's people living down below and the ones below, like. It's like a whole apartment block. In fact, there's 2 people down there. Is this whole apartment block just abandoned? Look at the view, but. Look, that's been there that long, it's growing mushrooms. But look, the whole, I don't even trust the structural integrity of this building, look. The whole thing doesn't feel safe. I think this is the top floor, but oh, that's not a good sign. Let's see. Yeah, they're all abandoned. Every single one the whole way along is derelict. I'll try and find one. Let's try and find one up this end here. Crazy, but there is people. I'm near 100% sure living down on kind of the bottom floors. That's us in the middle. Let's see, this is the main. In fact, I can see it. There's a lift. It clearly doesn't work. Let's see. Where does this go? Because that looks like we're already at the top floor. So where's this going? So fun there. What? We're gonna get onto the roof. We are up on the roof. We are up on the roof. Yes. Look. In fact, we'll go this way first. I don't know if I should trust this roof too much. How good it is. But look at the view. Woohoo! Look at the view, man. Incredible. There's the roller coaster and the theme park that absolutely nobody's in. I can see from here. Nobody is in. There's the cable cart as well. It hasn't moved really all day. And this is downtown on the weekend and it's pretty quiet. I don't know how much I should trust the roof. There's just cracks literally everywhere here, look. The chimney or whatever that originally was is just completely caved in. Let's see. You can actually see the water that's filled up. That's why that whole stairwell is fucked, look. Water just filling up on it. But again, from this side, look at the view. Incredible. The world famous Halong Bay, far out there in the distance. Whoop, if you have bad nerves or you don't like heights, look away. There we go. Incredible. The abandoned building, the abandoned city, the ghost town, the ghost city, where there's a lot going on, but fuck all is happening. That is Halong. The only thing it's famous for is Halong Bay. So if you're not out in the bay, I wouldn't stay. Can't believe the city has so much potential. There's so much going on, but again, there's nothing. Look at that. In fact, this hotel. Look at this hotel. See that right there? That is a swimming pool on top of that roof. Look how modern that hotel is. But again, where is everybody? There's nobody here. But we'll have to get back down again to the ground floor and I'll see you in a couple of minutes. There's actually a full pool table in this room, look. Somebody has just left a full pool table. Check it out. This is the way I do it here, like this. Boom, top corner. As easy as that there, look. It's left a pool table. But we're back down here, kind of onto the ground floor. And there definitely is people living here. I would like, if they sold maybe coconuts or watermelon, I could buy something off them to give them a bit of money. You know, I have been kind of roaming about the place. Give it back, a little back into the local economy. In here, look, there is multiple bunk beds everywhere, which makes me think, was it rented out or something at some stage? As like a kind of, it's like a backyard bit. Yeah, was it rented out at some stage as a accommodation, or do people just squat here for accommodation? I don't know. The last couple of houses, people are definitely living in there. You can see kind of all their stuff here, look. So people is, what they would need a pallet truck for is beyond me. I have no idea, absolutely no idea. But yeah, that seems to be their gaff here. Yeah, there's people actually living there. There's a fridge and all. There's the tea, there's the smoking thing. So I guess I'll leave them in speed. That's their gaff. That's their gaff. But I wonder if there's someone around here that I could buy like watermelon off. Again, while I'm roaming about here, I may as well give a little back to the local economy. I think I found coconut in this little place. Is it open? Might be closed. Hello. Hey. Coconut? Coconut? Yeah, one. Yeah. Can I see it? Ah, yes, give me a seat. Thank you very much, mummy. Let me, oh, there we go here. Ooh, let me spin this baby around here. We found a coconut joint that wasn't open. She was sleeping, but we'll give her a benefit of the doubt. She's using Google Translate, or actually getting her phone out. How much? 50? Yeah, of course. Yeah. Of course. Oh, I need this, guys. I'm extremely dehydrated from the deli belly. Yes, straw, thank you. Oh, what are you going to do in front of me? Let me see. Look at this, I love. That's how it's done by the pro. Nummy? Look at that. I love that in these countries, it doesn't matter how old you are, while you're a man, you're one, whatever it may be, you still get up and you work. Look at that, fresh coconut juice. Come on. There we go, thank you very much. No, you keep that's for you. That's for you. God love her, I forgot I only brung 500 out with me, which is a pretty big note here. It's £15 in our money. And I knew as soon as I handed her, she looked at me like I don't have change. She was in the back of the store there for quite some time. She finally got me the change, and I just said to her, look, keep 100, which is double what she asked for. She asked for 50, I give her 100. And the grand scheme of things, it's not a lot of money. I think 100 is £2.80, so she wanted 140 for a coconut. I just told her to keep double. You know, it's pocket change to me, but pocket change, pun intended, but you know, it's the little things, you know, for the extra 50. And I haven't spent that much money in the last couple of days with a deli belly and being sick. You know, I've been just drinking water, so I have a wee bit of extra money there. So I hope that's made her day, because she's made my day, because I tell you what, this coconut is absolutely delicious. They're such hard workers here, you know, they don't complain no matter what age you are, whether you're a man or woman or like what age is she? I'm not even going to take a guess because it would be disrespectful. She's not young anyway. And she's crafting. She's got the machete out, she's carving out the coconuts, you know, and if nobody's around, she's taking her little day nap in there in her little store. But let's do the taste test here in the ghost town, Halong. Honestly, see if I was a millionaire or could have coconuts accessible to me at all times, I would drink one every single morning. I would start every morning with a full fresh coconut. Get the water, get the electrolytes, get yourself hydrated every single morning. This one's, it's even better when it's cold. I give it a benefit of the doubt. It only has a little shop here on the side of the street. But cold or warm, incredible. At the other side of the communal park, we have a stadium. We have a fucking stadium. Check this out. Kind of like a, well, I wouldn't say an amphitheater. It's more like not a half circle, like a quarter circle. What for? What for? Are they hosting festivals or concerts here? I mean, to be fair, they give you great space in between your seats. Like in the UK or in Europe or anything, you don't have this much seats in between, you know. Asians aren't really known for being obese. You don't really need this space. If anything, Americans in their stadiums need this kind of space. In the UK, Asians look at the space you've got. But what about watching? That's what I want to know. What about watching in the ghost town? Absolutely nothing happens here. My shirt is kind of matching the colours. Blue and yellow, blue and yellow. That must be the Halong. The colours of Halong. Now the front, couple of rows. There's 3 rows at the front that are red the whole way across. The rest is yellow and blue. There's no pattern, no theory behind any of it. It's just scattered blue and yellow. Pockets everywhere. You know, weren't really going for any theme. Maybe if you go out in the distance, it spilled something. So maybe I'm the stupid one there. But it would make sense if it didn't, because Halong is just nothing in Halong makes sense. But the outfit, again, check the outfit, matches the seats. But we want to know, who is singing here? Who is playing here at the stadium? The massive outdoor stadium in Halong. The absolutely 0 people is at. There's this kind of gladiator style walkway. In fact, that looks like boys. And that boys as in, you know, the ones that pedophiles like to play with, or priests. Boys as in the one that they're out at sea to protect you. But why are they here? Just boys everywhere. No idea. Halong Bay and the city of Halong gets weirder and weirder by the minute. And now we have found a kids' playground. An abandoned playground or theme park, mini theme park. But absolutely nobody at it. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try and get inside it. There's bound to be a way. In fact, there is a way here. It's just been left. I'll probably get shouted at. We are inside the abandoned kids play park. I would love to know how to get up on that slide there. There's a little tunnel here. I'm going to try and get up on that slide. Like, why is nobody shouting at me? There's bound to be somebody that's going to, like, say, here, you're not really meant to be here. There's bound to be somebody, right? I think if I climb over this fence here, look. Look at that. Woohoo! We are in the abandoned play park here in Halong. We're at the top, look. Surely you're not meant to slide down now. Would that not be sure? Right, we're gonna find out here if it's gonna be sure. Oh. Are you meant to get on like a rubber ring or something? How the fuck? And the best about it too, if I stand up, we'll fall. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I have to get the whole way down that bottom here, safely in one piece. Ah, burn, 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 burn. Oh, fuck. Oh. That's why you don't break into play parks. We're on the last hurdle. How am I getting up this hill bit? Come on. And there we go. Get me out of the abandoned play park. And not before I get shot at, before I break my neck. Fucking hell. Let's go. Woo! There's a reason why places like this are for kids and not for adults. I can barely catch a breath running about this joint. But why is nobody shouting at me or saying get out? And we are out. Sun Elite City. So here we are, arriving at the world famous Halong Beach. Let's see. You know, I couldn't have picked this incredible outfit without going to the beach. It is a beach outfit, it's a sun outfit. Come on ahead here. It's giving all them vibes. could not go to the beach. But this is the chaotic, the crazy, the overpopulated, the extremely packed, the touristic Halong Beach. Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna say I'm angry, I'm just a little disappointed, you know. The whole city can be derelict, but I just assumed they would all be meeting down here at the beach. But they're not. There's literally nobody at all on the beach. And that just bolsters my theory that this is a ghost town. Am I seeing this right? Am I imagining this? Is he on the beach with a digger? Is he making sandcastles on the beach with a digger? Why? Like, what, does anybody know? Why this? Like, why? What is this? That is the most Halong Bay, Halong Beach shit I have ever in my life witnessed. The most pointless job in the world, but also it would be such a cool job just to drive up and down the beach. Do you ever be like a young kid, a young boy, and you buy like a little dumpster truck and you're out in the front garden and you're scraping the muck up, or you might go to the beach and you're scraping it up and all? That's the adult version of that. And as a kid, even as a kid, you knew, you know, that's not what you done when you grew up. That's not what you done with the sand. But you know, you had to improvise. It's kind of improv with what you've got, with the terrain you've got. He's actually doing it as a fully grown adult. Mind blowing. That's my favourite thing I've seen today for just how weird and idiotic it is. It's like a chocolate fire guard. But all that there right in the distance is the world famous Halong Bay. And at that, folks, do me a favour, let me know where you watched today's episode from. I recorded from the ghost town in Halong. Behind me is Halong Bay. The next episode, that's exactly where I'm going to be. I'm going to go and tick off a bucket list. Hopefully it's a little better than the city itself. And as always, I'll see you on the next one. Before you kick the bucket, boomtown bitch. Encore, do you want more? Here's a little bit. Here's a little extra bit for you. As I was walking home, right, I seen a sign. So they must be trying to regenerate this city, and this is what it's meant to look like. So that is my hotel there. That is the roller coaster ride. Here is where all the abandoned apartments were. Here, that is kind of that park space that I walked through, and there's the stadium. And here is the beach where I finished up. Apparently they're going to build that thing right there. This is what it will look like. I don't know when they plan to finish this. I have no idea. Can't imagine it being anytime soon, especially a building like that right out in the water. And there's a yacht club here. All them skyscrapers that just none of them are there. Finish the theme park. There you go. That is maybe why Halong is a ghost town, because they're trying to make it into a popular town. Who knows, but it's not like that anytime soon.